switchboard op with Deacon. He's a full agent, effective immediately. I'm counting on each of you to show him the ropes. Feel free to welcome him aboard. That is all. It's not an easy road you've chosen, but you're never alone in this.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back. I had to let her rock out in the intro because she was talking. Now the doctor was here.
It's our newest agent.
Desdemona told me to give you this.
An extraordinary feat to recover this, but that's hardly the point. Without a lick of training and us knowing hardly anything about you, Des has invited you to join HQ. It would have been nice if she had consulted with her second-in-command, but what's done is done. Since you're here now, we might as well put you to work.
Tell me what you need, Doc.
One of our field agents, Old Man Stockton, needs help with the runaway synth, H222. So headquarters, as always, puts out the fires that others can't be bothered to put out themselves. The paranoid old bat won't even tell us the problem. He insists that we get our intel from a dead drop.
Sounds like an important mission.
It is. After Switchboard, we're so short-handed I have little choice but to throw you into the deep end. The dead drop is a mailbox with a rail sign on it. It's a common means of communication for us, so keep an eye out for them. When you make contact with Stockton, he won't give you the time of day unless you give him the proper countersign. The current sign is, do you have a Geiger counter? And the counter is, mine is in the shop. Please tell me Deacon taught you that at least.
You can trust me with this. I'll get it done.
You sound rather convincing, actually. Stockton is a prominent businessman at Bunker Hill. The dead drop will be near there. Use the escape tunnel in the back to get there quicker.
Escape tunnel in the back. Guess it's not selected. Yeah, I did say I wasn't gonna do this. I'm gonna do the main mission instead. Nice. Can actually fast travel from inside a place now. I think it said I could do that from other places as well. I just didn't realize it. Not sure how many I missed. Okay, where's Sturgis at?
Everything looks good on my end. You ready to see if this thing actually works?
Let's do this.
You sure? Okay. Your part is simple. Just step onto the platform. I'll start scanning for an Institute signal to lock onto. Then, I fire her up and we see what happens. Getting cold feet? I don't blame you.
Any weapons I want to put on, because right now I think I'm lacking with weapons. First of all, I don't need that. Got that. Got this gamma gun. All synths in there, so I might not need this missile launcher. Grenade sounds dope. I was gonna bring on a new weapon, but it looks like it's gonna make me too heavy. Unless I can get rid of all these. Let's go. And also,
I'm ready when you are.
Hey, go ahead.
Take the junk from him. Maybe he should keep this one. One is incendiary. Let's let him use that one, I guess.
What's that for?
Still don't know what the Silver Shroud stuff is for, bro. I'm ready now.
Whenever you're ready. Okay, hold real still. I don't want any corruption of the molecular beam. Oh yeah, by the way, I figured this was a golden opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute and what they're up to. Yeah, this holotape's all set with a program that will scan their network and download anything it finds. Uh-oh. Yeah, we better hurry. And don't worry about that tubing wiggling around. It's, just there for decoration. Okay. Scanning for the Institute signal. Tracking RF. And... got it. Hold on to your butt.
Let's go. Alright. And they should know we're here now. Wow, look at this thing, bro. What did it say to do? Insert network scanner holotape into Institute terminal, which is right here. There's nobody here right now. Okay, can I just teleport back or something? I don't know if I should just go and see if we can teleport back or what. And we are by ourselves this time too. Man. What's this thing?
Hello. I wondered if you might make it here.
Who's that?
You're quite resourceful. I'm known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here.
For my son?
I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator.
What if I go back here instead? I don't think we have a way back. Is Father like an AI? It sounds like it. This place is insane. Inaccessible. This place is super high tech. Oh, that's him watching us now. Multiple cameras. Automatic. I wonder what this place actually physically
I can
is.
only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression.
First of all, he stole our son, so there is no impression.
Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground.
Okay,
There's too much at stake
basically
here
a vault.
to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait.
Keep forgetting to level up. It's rifles, not snipers. Really? Yeah, because they are pretty weak. Ooh, more carry weight. Hell yeah. I'm tired of being overburdened. Alright. Need to find my son and find a way out.
You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
I wonder if we didn't spill the beans to anyone, would they have known that? Maybe he scanned me and knew automatically my DNA and who I was. Is that him? Wow. The hell is this? Why is he in there like a lab rat, bro? Anyway, let's talk to him now.
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Okay, he does look mixed now.
Sean. Oh my god. It's really you.
Who are you?
Sean. It's me. I'm your dad.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Sean, are you okay? You're not hurt, are you?
What's going on? Father? Father!
I don't know what to do here. He doesn't know us as his father. He will understand what we're doing. Open the door, I'll kill them, it'll be okay.
Shh. It'll be okay, Sean. I'm here now.
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here, help me!
Who is Father? Where is he?
Father? Father, help me! He's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
He's actually black.
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus.
What the f-
Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father.
Could kill this guy right now.
Welcome to the Institute.
Father? That's your name? Your title?
Father is my unofficial title. It's what I've come to mean to the people of the Institute, just as you mean to your son, to Sean.
Just... help me understand what's going on here.
I promised answers, and answers you shall have. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you, after all this time. It's me. I am Sean. I am
What?
your son.
Wow, imagine I killed him. I was gonna say, yeah, it doesn't make sense to go in guns blazing.
How is that even possible?
I know this is a lot.
Yeah, we don't know his real age, so
In the vault,
I don't know.
you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant,
Exactly.
but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years?
Wow.
That is the reality. And here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
Wait, is his face built after ours? He has the same nose, kinda, right? So would it change depending on how you've made your character?
They stole you. Kidnapped you. Wasn't right.
Right, wrong, irrelevant. It was necessary. The Institute believed humanity's future depended on it. At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production.
but it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
Bro, this changes everything. That he's our son. We can't do anything now. We found him. There's no need to kill anyone. He's like the founder, not founder, but a higher up.
Yeah, you lost me. I don't see the point of any of this.
You don't see the connection. Let me try to explain. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed.
Basically making
Another
cyborgs.
source was necessary. But then the Institute found me, after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth.
Wow, what a story.
I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics, used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
And you've been down here the whole time?
I have. Yes. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
Would you have preferred that I turned him loose on the Commonwealth? At least keeping him on a short leash kept the collateral damage to a minimum. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. What else can I say to ease your mind?
Your mother. She never got to see you grow up?
Yes. What happened to her was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems her death was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage.
Collateral damage? Is that all she was to you?
I forget that it's been such a short time for you. I don't have any direct memories. And I've had my entire life to cope with the loss. Has it always been easy? Of course not. But I've done my best to move on and live my life. For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that was that. With old age comes regret. And asking what if more often. But what matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. What else can I say to ease your mind?
So you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously. The Institute. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
But, Director? Why you?
I was the most qualified for the position. Obviously. I've lived my life within these walls, dedicated to science like every other member of the Institute. My hard work has paid off. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time. I know there's more for us to discuss. But the Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
I don't understand. So are they making synths and humans, like mixing the DNA to create the perfect human to survive in the wasteland, or what? I know they at Diamond City they were saying the synths are indistinguishable from people, but they still can tell. And that guy got murdered trying to protect his brother. I don't know what the hell is going on, bro. The whole Brotherhood is coming, trying to kill everyone in the Institute. I think the Railroad thinks they're harming the synths, treating them like slaves. Minutemen, I don't think care. They just want to protect people in the Commonwealth against like the real threats, like mutants and creatures and stuff.
You want me to stay here? In the Institute?
Yes, that is what I propose. Is it so hard to imagine? The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground. You've been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like. I assure you that you are better off with us.
How can you say that? How can you be so dismissive of all those people? Everything they've done?
Because it is the simple truth. And I believe you know it too. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. A chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity's best interest at heart.
I want to see it.
Take that chance.
All right.
Thank you. The Institute is now your home, as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in Facilities, Dr. Ao in SRB, Dr. Holdren in Bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
Bro, I'm so confused and interested. So he made a synth version of himself as a 10-year-old to let me think that's who I was coming to find.
Useless.
Well, let's see. The Institute. I don't know what would have happened if I killed him. I'm gonna have to watch some other playthroughs. But I think cooler heads prevail and we'll have more opportunity. But I think we're gonna have to like go against all the other people we've come to join so far, bro. That's gonna suck. Nothing to take here. Nothing good. Some mad packs. His folders. I mean, this place is super high tech, bro. I mean, he might be onto something. But they are just trying to take over the world, bro, and turn everyone to synths, which might be bad. Oh, we got a password. Maybe I'll find out the truth by looking in that. And that might change my mind. Is that he might be watching us at all times. Alright, let's see what this says. Enhanced life expectancy for Kellogg. Child synth project. And it's crazy that he can control them too. That's kind of scary, bro. That's too much power to have. It's like playing God. Director Zimmer still offline. Above ground operative terminated. That's the guy I killed. Wait, what? Unauthorized directive code required. Oh. So you could shut down all synths if you wanted to. Oh, this is how we get down. I was like, what the hell?
Call this a clean floor? Are your visual receptors malfunctioning? Can you not see the grime and dust?
I gotta explore some more.
Don't make excuses. You're clearly defective, and I intend to report this. Perhaps after you've been disassembled.
Oh, this is where I was supposed to go.
Something that's actually useful.
It's an honor to have you here, sir.
Bro, indistinguishable.
Almost done. Just need to tighten up this primary drive servo.
That's the third primary drive breakdown this month. As far as I'm concerned, the phase out on these older models can't come soon enough.
Valentine.
Father has done remarkable things. Most of them have lasted long past their projected lifespans. If you ask me, they were built pretty well.
I can't argue with that.
Hey,
There
Doc.
you go.
They weren't kidding.
All set.
You really
Unit,
are
you can
here.
return to duty.
Well, all right. I'm Allie Fillmore. You can think of me as the Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much, I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
I just wanted to find my son and keep him safe.
Now that you've found him, I hope you're proud of the great man he grew up to be. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the facilities division,
Is she
and
a
then I'll
simp?
answer any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water and provides power to the laboratories and quarters. The work we do might not be as exciting as some of the other departments, but it's at least as important. So, now that you're here and you've spoken to Father, does that mean you're on board?
On board with what?
The Institute, of course. Sean implied you operated on a level, if not equal, then at least similar to the rest of us. Curious. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the Facilities Division, I'm happy to discuss it.
Who built this place, originally? Has it been here long?
The construction of the Institute is the work of generations of scientists. The original survivors of the war, our progenitors, took refuge in the basement of the old Commonwealth Institute of Technology. Over time, their sons and daughters dug deeper into the earth and built increasingly sophisticated habitats and laboratories. It's a process that's still going on today. Even now, we're digging out tunnels for new facilities and infrastructure. Just think what this place will look like 100 years from now. I hope I'm there to see it.
Commonwealth Institute of Technology. Is that
Thanks
something
again.
I can find
Of
from
course.
up top?
We're all looking forward to working with you.
Alright, who's next? So we found the Valentine synths. I don't even know where to go next.
When are you going to tell me about this mysterious phase 3?
I was thinking I would have to go in here and kill a bunch of people, but no. Let's wrap it up here, because apparently all these places you need to load to get into. So that was the Institute, and now we are heading to Advanced Systems, so let's save that for a standalone episode. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and I'll see you soon. Peace.